Her Majesty, 96, passed on Thursday, September 8 following a statement released by Buckingham Palace confirming she was under medical supervision. Her passing marks an end to her 70-year-long reign. Senior members of the royal family travelled to be by her side, including Prince Charles, who has now become king. The Queen will likely be buried alongside her sister Princess Margret and her parents, King George VI and the Queen Mother, at St. George's Chapel in Windsor. The chapel houses the remains of several monarchs including Henry VIII, Charles I, George V, and George VI. It is also the resting place of the Queen's sister, Her Royal Highness Princess Margaret. Following a long life, the Queen Mother died at age 101 peacefully in her sleep on March 30, 2002. The Queen has died. What happens now? Funeral and mourning plans in full. Queen Elizabeth II has died at the age of 96, with the royal family's official Twitter account confirming the news this evening. There are official plans in place following her death, from where her body will be taken next, to how her funeral will be held. Her funeral took place at Westminster Abbey on April 9, 2002. It was watched by around 10 million people in the UK. She was then interred at the King George VI Memorial Chapel next to her husband at St. George's Chapel. The chapel has been described as a place of worship for the royal family as well as the local community by the royal website. It says, "Built by kings, shaped by the history of the royal family and still the location for both splendid royal events and private family moments. Find out more about this most royal of chapels." Completed in 1528, the chapel is bright with high stained glass windows, designed in the Perpendicular Gothic style. It has seen royal weddings and burials and will most likely be the final resting place for Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. It is understood Prince Philip, whose remains are currently interred in the Royal Vault, will be moved to the King George VI Memorial Chapel at St. George to be buried next to his wife, the Queen. The Royal Vault is underneath St. George's Chapel and is the burial place for many other members of the royal family. The Queen's funeral is expected to take place on Sunday, September 18 or Monday, September 19. Although there has not been a statement from Buckingham Palace confirming the exact date. On Monday, September 12, there will be a rehearsal procession from Buckingham Palace to Westminster. On Tuesday, September 13, the procession will take place. The Queen will first lie in state at Westminster Hall for 3 days before the state funeral will take place at Westminster Abbey. Following the funeral, Her Majesty is expected to be interred at St. George's Chapel. Related articles. Queen Elizabeth. What previous health problems did Her Majesty have? Everything that will close or be cancelled in UK due to death of Queen. Bitter rejoiners complain they weren't given time to mourn, leaving EU. Macron issues special message to UK to mark Queen's death. Prince Harry looks distraught in new pictures as he returns to Windsor.